I can't even believe it. Cruising from the U.S. is just 3 weeks away. That story and more next on the Cruise News Weekend Review. Welcome back to the Cruise World, everyone. I'm Mark. Thanks for tuning in. If this is your first time here on the channel, I invite you to take a look around, and if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, because we're all about cruising, and we're on the verge of bringing you a ton of new content. Right now I'm in San Diego meeting up with a few other cruise YouTubers as we prepare for the resumption of cruising. And that's because for the first time in 15 months, we are set to have cruises from right here in the United States. As we mentioned last week, the Celebrity Edge is poised to sail from Port Canaveral on June 26th, just a short 3 weeks away. Celebrity opted to bypass the test sailing phase by requiring 98% of crew and 95% of passengers on board the Edge to be fully vaccinated. The only wrench in their plans is the Florida bill signed into law by Governor DeSantis that prohibits businesses operating in Florida from requiring patrons to have a vaccine for service. And with the court-ordered mediation failing this week between the CDC and Florida, Texas, and Alaska, the South Florida mayors from Broward, Fort Lauderdale, and Hollywood counties penned a letter to DeSantis. In the letter, the mayors encouraged DeSantis to come up with a solution for his no vaccine passport rules that may allow the cruise lines to operate. DeSantis is between a rock and a hard place here after fighting hard for both the cruise lines and the vaccine law. Hopefully, they can work something out before the Edge sets sail. Hundreds of Carnival fans and cruise lovers gathered in Jetty Park near Port Canaveral early yesterday morning to see the long-awaited arrival of the flagship Mardi Gras. The Mardi Gras was originally scheduled to arrive in Florida last October. Along with all the fans were many YouTubers, including Tony and Jenny from Lolita Loca, who captured this video of the groundbreaking LNG-powered ship coming into the port. Carnival executives Mickey Arison, Arnold Donald, and Christine Duffy were also on hand for the arrival, and in a Facebook Live conversation with John Heel, Duffy said, "We are Carnival, and we are back, better than ever. We can't wait to welcome all of you back on board. We'll see you soon." And Carnival wasn't the only cruise line to show off a shiny brand new toy yesterday. Royal Caribbean's newest ship, Odyssey of the Seas, also made her way into Port Canaveral yesterday. As you may remember, Royal Caribbean disembarked 4 crew members from the Odyssey in Spain last week before she left for Florida. Those crew members had initially tested positive for COVID, but remained asymptomatic, and now, over a week later, have all tested negative. Royal Caribbean plans to reassign those crew members to the Harmony and Symphony of the Seas, which are currently in Spain. The CDC has now approved a number of cruise ships for test sailings and 2 for revenue cruises. All of these approved sailings will be from 3 ports, Port Canaveral and Port Miami in Florida, and Port Galveston in Texas. In addition to the Celebrity Edge, the Equinox is the other ship that's been approved for revenue sailings, and Carnival is approved for simulated sailings on the Vista and Horizon, which are both set to sail with passengers in early July. Royal Caribbean's approved ships are the Freedom, Allure, Independence, Mariner, and Symphony of the Seas. And with agreements in place, Royal Caribbean has now announced their restart plans for July, which will begin on the 2nd with the Freedom of the Seas. The Freedom will be sailing a short cruise to the Bahamas. Then on the 3rd, the brand new Odyssey of the Seas will set sail from Fort Lauderdale. Those bookings are on sale now. Serenade of the Seas will sail from Seattle to Alaska starting July 19th. And then several other ships will come online through August. With these announcements also came more cancellations. If you were on an affected cruise, you should have received an email, but you can also check out Royal Caribbean's website for a complete list of cancellations. With the return to cruising ramping up, Norwegian Cruise Line has 13 of its ships set to return to service through early 2022. And to do that, NCL will need to get about 19,000 crew back on board between now and February. The company recently sent correspondence to current employees to gauge their interest in returning to work and inquiring about their vaccination status. And about 3,400 crew already on board the Norwegian Joy and the Norwegian Gem will soon be receiving their one-shot Johnson & Johnson vaccines in Puerto Rico. The Joy and the Gem were scheduled to be sailing in the Caribbean this summer, but those sailings have been canceled. It's likely that many of the crew will be used to fill vacancies on other ships that are scheduled to sail later this summer. Though we haven't heard much from MSC in regards to resuming service in the US, the company's already sailing in Europe, and this week they announced that they'll sail the MSC Grandiosa out of Barcelona starting on June 26th. Gianni Onorato, CEO of MSC Cruises, said, "As measures are progressively relaxing across Europe and beyond, and tourism resumes, we have every confidence that our progressive resumption of service will continue to move forward and that we will be able to add more ports and destinations from more countries to our itineraries very soon. This will allow us to either enrich existing itineraries or add new ones. The Grandiosa will sail 7-night cruises in the Western Mediterranean." Once again, all three cruise stocks posted positive gains for the week, despite seeing red on Friday. Royal Caribbean finished the week at $94.07 a share. That's up less than 1%. Carnival Corporation and PLC gained 3.25% to close at $30.54 a share. And Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings also made a modest gain, closing at $32.12. That's up just over 0.5% for the week. All right, cruisers, we have 21 days until cruising is set to resume in the United States on the Celebrity Edge. I have 28 days until I'm set to resume cruising on the Carnival Vista. What's your cruise countdown? If you're excited about walking across the gangway like I am, let me know the countdown and what ship you'll be on next down in the comments. YouTube covets the thumbs up in 2021, so smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and buckle up because these next few weeks could be amazing. Remember, life is short and cruising is fun. We'll see you next time.